So you want to be an appointment setter, you've probably done the research, you've watched the videos, and now you're like, how do I actually make my skill set go from like to ah? If you're looking for that video, this is it, because I've got two magic words for you that separate amateur appointment setters from just hard-ass Adonis type figures, and those two words are mock calls. If you skip this step, you're basically going in untrained, and no one wants to hire a fucking rookie. They say practice makes perfect, and guys, they ain't lying. Just take one of my clients here, Jennifer. This was her 27th mock call, and together we analyzed what worked and what didn't work. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing those tips with you. That's right, my friend on the other side of that camera screen, you. And so, strap in, grab some popcorn, because this is gonna be a fantabulous video. Without further ado, let's get inside.
So, Sandra, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Okay, how are you?
I'm doing well, yeah. I'm in sunny Northern California. Where are you calling from?
Actually in North Carolina at the moment.
North Carolina. How's the weather there?
It's not too bad. It's not the best of days.
Well, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Well, okay, well, I will get started. I'll let you know. My name's Jen. I'm an advisor with VShred. We're on a recorded line for quality assurance. Is that all good with you?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, cool. Well, what I do is I help people reach their fitness goals, get their health back on track. And the purpose of this call is for me to just get a feel of, for your situation, where you're at, what your goals are, and see if we have anything to offer that'll help get you there. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
That
Only thing there, how's that sound? Little robotic. You just be like, that sound good to you, or like, is that cool? Try playing with just like that last thing. Like, how's that sound? Because it just sounds like a little like agenda-y. You could try to make it a little more conversational, but so far it's killer. Everyone can take note of her like tonality and leadership on this call so far.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
that what you came for? Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I do have your metabolic score that came in from your questionnaire. Looks like your score's on the low end. Did that surprise you, or is that kind of what you thought?
No, I'm not surprised by that.
No, yeah, you can kind of feel how are you feeling?
I just feel a bit sluggish. I just feel a bit, I don't know, a bit down.
Like tired, often?
Yeah, I mean, whenever I eat, I'm just like get super tired.
Okay, so like tired after eating. Gotcha.
I ate before this, yeah. Just trying to fix that.
Okay. Well, give me an idea of, what are some of your goals coming into this?
So I've just got some grandchildren.
Jennifer, one thing was like the prompting, because he mentioned that he's sluggish, right? And he's tired. But he might have more goals, right? This might not be the only goal that gets him over the finish line to buy. So it's important to have like an arsenal kind of what this guy is struggling with outside of this. So I think before going on to your goals, just be like, okay, what else are you feeling? You can also just be like, okay, so what else, and leave it to him to talk, or prompt him and be like, okay, so what else do you feel like you're what are the things with VShred? Like, are you accountable? Or what's exercise like? What's your nutrition like?
He did something that I don't think many other people have done this. He's gone right into like why it's like a really deep thing kind of earlier on. He threw out this grandkids thing. I think we went back to goals, but I can't remember.
Give me an idea of, what are some of your goals coming into this?
So I've just got some grandchildren, twins, that I've just been born, and
Oh, congrats.
my grandfather was like just so full of energy, and I've just kind of like, I just never thought this day would come, and here it is.
What's this day? I mean, what's going on right now that has you kind of saying something's got to change?
I probably, I couldn't keep up with my grandfather today if he was still around, and we just had so many memories, and I'm like, I want to be able to have that with my grandchildren as well.
Okay, yeah. Your grandkids, you're wanting them to remember you a bit more like you remember your grandparent. Am I hearing that right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, so help me get a little more specific on the goals. Are you trying to, lose fat, build muscle? Sounds like energy is something that you're wanting to improve too. Can we get a little more specific with our?
That's good. That's really good to go like right into specifics after that. And like do a little summary here. That's not bad either. I think last week we talked about how like you should summarize less, but I think that was like a pretty good spot to do that, because now you've got like the big goal, which is just like kind of be healthy and fit for his kids. Now just getting more into specifics is good. I don't think you need to talk too much about this, because you give him prompts, right? Build muscle, energy, yada yada yada. Can we get more specific?
Yeah, it's just like everything. I just want to be athletic and have energy.
Okay, athletic, have energy. You said kind of a little bit of everything, so we do want to lose some fat, build some muscle too.
Yeah,
Okay. About how far off our goals are we, weight-wise?
probably like 60 pounds.
That's good. You know, get even more specific. So you've got kind of the broad, general, long-term goal. Then you've got like the immediate, he's want to do everything and he needs to like lose 60 pounds. It's good.
60 pounds, okay. And can I ask how old you are?
I'm 62.
62.
Don't tell anyone.
I will not accept your trainer because they will tell you how to help you.
What was that, Jennifer?
So, okay. So we're trying to lose 60 pounds, we're trying to lose some fat, build some muscle, be there for your grandkids, feel better overall, more athletic, more lively. How long have these kind of been your goals?
I mean, I was just really comfortable, to be honest. I didn't really care. But it just kind of breaks my heart thinking that, you know, when these like how are they going to remember me, twins? So, I've only just kind of like started thinking about it in the past few months.
Okay, so it's been a while that you haven't been at, where you want to be, but it's kind of a sudden kind of change of heart and perspective.
Yeah, just kind
Okay.
of like an epiphany.
Okay, so there you go. You've got like his why now, why it's important right now. So if at the end of the call he says I need to wait or I need time on this, you can always use this in your arsenal to just be like, hey, earlier in the call you mentioned like you had this epiphany when you had these twins that you don't want to be remembered in like a bad light where you can't be hanging out with your kids.
I don't know even if we got into the pitch, but that's like something that's I'm not in the habit of doing, which I would like to be, is like using that if there's objections. So yeah.
You'd write that down if you can't remember it, but if like that's your arsenal for time objections right there. Like this question right here is a good question. How long have these kind of been your goals? Because that's replacing the why is this important for you now question, simply because he's like, okay, I've been wanting to change this for 3 months since my twins have been born. Right. So that's why now, right? He's wanted this for 3 months because of the freaking twins.
An epiphany. Okay, gotcha. Well, we love a good epiphany to set us in motion on another path for sure. Have you tried anything in the past health-wise? Any tried anything with nutrition or exercise or anything like that or training?
Never.
Never.
I've never been
Okay.
in the gym.
Never even been in the gym. Okay. Well, we may change that, or you actually don't have to get into the gym to get into shape, contrary to popular belief. So you got some options there. So, what would you say is like something that is really daunting or sounds like a challenge to you that has kind of kept you from focusing on your health?
So this is like your broad question to basically see, like, is it the gym? Is it nutrition? Is it accountability? Right? Back to problem awareness. Like, what is actually preventing this guy? Okay, let's see what it says.
I mean, just like it's just so far gone. Even like running to the bus for the bus will put me in a really bad way. So I just never even started.
Okay, so yeah, running to the bus. Be nice if that was a little bit easier, sounds like. So does it sound just kind of overwhelming, the idea of, where to start?
I mean, it's more to do with the like feeling a bit of anguish, like imagining that, two 7-year-olds, in 7 years from now, and I'm just gonna be, a couch potato. I'm not gonna be able to play with them. So that's kind of where this is coming from.
Okay, so that's where we gotcha.
You're fishing here for like basically you've been in like bad health for a while, but like what stopped you from getting started? And even his answers here, he's more just saying like he's got a general disappointment with himself, but he's not giving like reasons to what's stopped him. Like even this answer didn't answer that. I mean, he just said like I'm fearful of being a couch potato. Yeah, but like why haven't you done anything about it? Like what's kind of stopped you? And he says he's never been to the gym, but again, it's like why? But your answer there was all right. Like the you don't even have to get in the gym to lose weight. But I imagine that's still a decent part of your program. Like I guess with your program, do they have to go in the gym?
Very, very customizable. Like you do not have to go to the gym, but like they can just hold it around your life because the point is for it to be sustainable and actually work short-term and long.
Okay.
So
he's got motivation like right now. Like he's good. He would go to the gym if you told him to go to the gym, but you could ask him like, well, why haven't you gone to the gym? Or I hope you kind of dip into the nutrition thing here because it sounds like with this guy, nutrition is probably gonna
Okay, so
be like the big fix for him. That's gonna help him like change his lifestyle. So you could always just kind of say like, hey, cool. So it sounds like you've been like 40, 50 years living the same lifestyle, haven't been to the gym, you don't feel like you're healthy. And we're not actually gonna have to change that much about what you're already doing so that you can have this life 7 years down the line where you're playing with your kids. It's only gonna really change with your nutrition and accountability. You won't even have to go to the gym. So that's gonna be like to him way better because he's not really gonna have to change that much about his lifestyle, right? Just nutrition that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to like do workouts like somewhere. But it could be like depending on, yeah, but for people who are very overweight and have been for a long time, literally 10 minutes of like body weight things is where they start. But I see what you're saying. Like try to point out the ways in which your life wouldn't have to change. That's value too. And like just minimize, make the changes very specific.
you said it's kind of just been the past couple months that you're thinking that it's important to start doing this. But even a couple months ago, what prevented you from like getting started?
Just the comfort of what I was already doing. I was already comfortable, so I didn't really want to change.
So again, like that's still bypassing the answer because he already told you, I'm ready to change. So this is just giving you the same stuff. You want to hear him say like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to get nutrition.
I should have skipped that question altogether and just gone right to the
So what do you feel like you would need to get started right now?
I just feel a bit silly getting started, like trying to do this alone. I just don't know where to start really.
Okay.
All right, so you're not sure what to eat, not sure how much you need to exercise, not sure how to make sure you're not working against your metabolism. All of that sounds like a bit daunting to you right now then?
Yeah, it's mainly the exercise that like is really daunting. I think we can take baby steps with the diet and definitely get there if I can find good alternatives, but the exercise is just like I'm afraid like, my heart will just give up if I even try.
Okay, so you're worried about your heart, your health, and you're wanting to find, the balance to get started at so that you're not, keep getting worse overall, but then you don't want to overdo it right off the bat, right?
Yeah, I think with the time frame we've got, with the little ones, I think even if I do start small, I'm being quite fair with, as long as I'm consistent, like 4 years from now, I should be able to do it. It's just really taking the first step is kind of like the scariest part.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, you sound like someone who knows what they want, and what they don't want. So, I know that big first step can be definitely daunting. So you're definitely not alone, and yeah, that can be the most challenging part. But it sounds like, once you find that, it sounds like you're committed to your health now. Do I have that right?
Yeah, I'm definitely committed to the idea. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, at this point in the call, like all the challenges he's faced with, like the past solutions that he's tried to fix this, right? I mean, you asked him that and he's like, I haven't fucking done anything. So once you identify those, like I think you're at the point of the call now where you can kind of do like the pre-pitch, right? Where you can just kind of go into like 10,000-foot view of what you guys kind of like offer, kind of like what you can do to help them on like a very basic level, and then just like ask them like, hey, we go like more into the details of what that looks like. Or what you could say is, yeah, no, it sounds like you don't have a weight loss problem. It sounds like you have a comfort problem where you've been feeling too comfortable for too long. Like, would you say that's accurate? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, and it sounds like right now you're realizing that, like, that comfort's actually causing you a lot of pain and you'd want to like break out of that, right?
I like that.
And he's like, yeah, that comfort. So we're gonna, create a plan for you that's gonna get you a little bit out of that comfort zone, but allow you to build like what you say, like build like a healthy lifestyle, maintain that kind of thing.
Yeah. Get your
And there you have it. Hopefully you can see how important it is to actually do mock calls with people who are just as invested in appointment setting and the skill set of sales as you are. And so if you're interested in joining a community like that, well, then you can click the first link in the bio and apply for my community, Clash of Closers, where you can get the full script to practice with, tons of members to role play with, and you get access to me where I will actually critique your calls very similar to what you just watched. Thank you again for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.
We're here in Switzerland.
Click the link. Heartburn. Ugh. There you have it.